Hey everybody, it's Randy with Randy Reviews and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an index check-in. If you don't know, Indyx is an app that you can literally index your wardrobe. I actually upgraded to the paid version because with the paid version, you can do lot more analytics. You can do a lot more stuff than you can on the free version. But if you just want to check it out, or you just want to index your clothes, but you don't really care about the analytics, you just want to be able to, make outfits and see what you got in your closet or whatever, then the free version is good enough. I've been using it consistently for probably about a year and a half now. And y'all, I swear this is like my favorite thing to do, like my favorite app and my favorite pastime. Because if you don't know me, well, if you do know me, you know that I am a nerd. I love math. I love analytics. I love logistical thinking. That's why I'm in IT. So, like that whole thing, it just like blows my mind and I just love it. And then I'm a fashion girl, so I love, you know, playing around, making packing lists, making um capsule wardrobes, seeing what am I missing in my wardrobe? What am I, ready to get rid of? Like all of that. Like I just love this app. So I thought it would be fun to do a check in because it's getting a little warm here in Texas. So I'm about to have to switch out some of my items as well as probably things that I'm not going to be touching until the next, fall winter season. So I was like, this would be a fun time to do a little check in. And so what I decided to keep it simple was just to do a top 5 of items that I have not worn and the top 5 items that I have worn and compare. Do I want to keep these items? I want to look at the cost per wear. I want to look at, the age to see if they're still in good condition, and make a decision. Hey, just because I haven't worn it doesn't mean that I'm not going to wear it. And just because I've worn it 40 times doesn't mean that I'm not ready to let it go because, your girls just get tired of stuff sometimes. And I'm just like, I'm done with this. So I thought this would be a good way to just analyze, myself, do a little check in, stopping point before the seasons change. So I'm going to start with shoes. I have 2 pairs of shoes. One is a least worn and one is a most worn. So let's get into it. So the first pair are these Aldo boots, and they're like this black and brown croc and bust round toe black heel ankle boots. I have had these boots since 2020, so over 6 years. I have them marked down in Indyx as I've worn them 15 times, but obviously that's just a guess because I've only been using this app for a little bit over a year. So the first, 5 years of owning them, I wasn't keeping track of this information. So I just kind of guessed in my head how many times I've worn them. So I guess about 15 times. I estimated that I probably paid around $60 for them. I can't see myself paying any more than that for a pair of Aldo boots 5, 6 years ago. So that would bring my estimated cost per wear to about $4. And I like to have my cost per wear to $5 or less. Obviously, the lower the better because that means you're getting your money's worth. But I feel like if I pay $5 for this and wore it one time, would I be okay with it? And I think I would be okay for the most part with most items. So that's where that's my threshold. So, like I said, for about $4 cost per wear. And I will say, this past fall winter season, I did not wear these not one time, the whole time. So that's about, let's say, from October. So hell, even now you can still wear boots. So let's say for about 6 months, I did not wear these. Last fall and winter season, I was pregnant, so I know for a fact I did not wear these. So I probably haven't actually worn these in maybe 2 or even 3 years. Like I take that back. I wore them one time last year, November, because I went to a b-day thing with one of my friends, and I wore them that one time. That the whole season I wore them one time. This past season, I did not wear them at all. So even though I put 15 times, those, 13, 14 times have been years past. So that's why I put these in my check-in, because I'm like, do I still want to keep these? I mean, they're stable. I feel like, you can't really go wrong with a little Crockett Boss boot, but I haven't pulled for them in years. And I remember the last time I wore them, my feet was hurting like crap, because these are not, there's no padding whatsoever in these. Um, so they were hurting bad, and I don't want to wear a boot that make my feet hurt. I'm just not with it. So I don't know. I think I might go ahead and let these go. I think it's time. I think I've got my money's worth out of them. They still in good enough condition that I could donate them and somebody else can wear them. But I just think I think it's time for me to let them go. So there's that. I just made a decision on a whim. I told myself I wasn't going to make any decisions during this video, but I just changed my mind. So there's that. Those most worn boots are going to be leaving Randy's closet. And that's what it is. Next is my least worn pair of shoes. And it is these heeled sandals by Seychelles, and this pretty dark blue metallic. And they're kind of strappy. They go around the ankle, and yeah, that's how they look. I got these in September of last year. I have not worn them not one time from September to March. I paid $32.40. So to average, to get to $5 cost per wear, I would need to wear these at least 7 times. And let me just tell y'all, I have tried. I have tried to put these with outfits. When I just went on my cruise, I tried. When I went on my vacation to St. Lucia, I tried. Because in my mind, this is a cute ass vacation shoe. You know what I'm saying? And the heel. What's on the back of this shoe? I ain't even wore these shoes. Hold on. What is that? Oh, I think that's just some powder. Anyway, and the anything strappy just gives me like sexy, so I thought these would be cute as hell on vacation, but I could not match these with any outfits. Like, I don't know if it's the color. And y'all, my whole life, I've been telling everybody my favorite color is blue. But I cannot get with blue accessories. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that. But anyway, I just cannot I have not made these work thus far. But I'm not giving up. I think the summer is coming. I'm gonna have, more opportunities to wear these when it's warmer weather. So I'm gonna keep them for now and try to wear them. I gotta wear them at least 7 times to get my money's worth. So my goal is to wear them at least 5 during this next spring summer. Um, so we shall see. And that's what I love about Indyx, because if I didn't have that app and he's just sitting in my closet, 3-4 years could go by and I'm like, oh, I forgot about those shoes, or oh, I haven't, touched those shoes. So this app keeps me in check quicker than me myself trying to keep myself in check. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's move on to purses. So this is one of my most worn purses. It's by the brand Stod, and it's this cream colored, what they call a kiss lock bag, I believe, or a kiss bag, something like that. It's in this cream color. It has this adjustable strap, so you can make it either a shoulder bag or you can make it a top handle. But I will say, since using this bag for quite a bit now, it does not stay anymore. Like, it will slowly start to slide on its own. It used to stay in place. If you put it in the top handle position, it would stay as a top handle. But now over time, it just automatically goes to a shoulder bag. So I just mostly wear it as a shoulder bag. But it's real leather, obviously, and then it has this it's a little surprise in here. It has leather on the inside as well. I think that's like suede or something. I have worn this bag 38 times. And look at it, y'all. Not a scratch, not a scuff. And this bag doesn't have any type of protective bottom. And I've worn this bag. This is one of my favorite vacation bags because the color goes with everything so well that I tend to, use this as a vacation bag. And because it's kind of small, it's not that great for an everyday bag. So I've worn this bag 38 times. I purchased it in May of 2023, so it'll almost be 3 years old. And I didn't write how much I paid on here. Hold on, let me do a calculation real quick. I paid about $125 for it. It was on sale. I think the original price is more like $270 or something like that, but I got it on sale. I don't even think they make this bag anymore. That's what I believe. And so my cost per wear is $3.29. So I've gotten my money's worth out of this bag, y'all. But I still love it. I still love it. So she's here to stay for now. I am in the market for a cream bag, a bigger bag. So she might get asked if I find something that I love more. But for now, she's here to stay. Like, look at her. She is a workhorse. She go with so much stuff. She's easy to carry. She don't get dirty. She haven't scuffed. This leather is so soft and supple. Like, I just love this bag, y'all. So she here to stay. Now let's talk about my least worn bag, which is this Brandon Blackwood. And I knew when I bought it, I said, I ain't gonna wear this bag like that. But because it's plastic in the inside, I said, that'll be perfect for my little pool parties there at the pools because in Dallas, baby, you pool around here, okay? Every couple weeks, it's somebody having a pool party for an event for their birthday, or it's just hot. People want to get in the pool, so like I get in the pool a lot actually, throughout the summer, and most of the time I'm going to somebody else's pool, so I need to, have me a little bag. So I was like, this could be a cute little pool bag, whatever, but I don't like the plastic. I don't like this flap. You see, I got it tucked in because if you don't have it tucked in, it just look, y'all. I done had it tucked in so long, it stay flat. When I first got this bag, it used to just sit up like that. So that's why I had it tucked in. But now I done had it tucked in so long, it's actually flat against the thing. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but that's what it is now. But once again, like I just said about those shoes, me and blue accessories are just not a match made in heaven. I think I love blue. I wear a lot of blue jeans. So I just don't be needing blue accessories like that. Like they be so pretty to me. I love buying them, but then I end up not wearing them. So I've only worn this purse one time. I paid $67.50 for it because it was on sale. Oh no, I wore it 4 times. Sorry about that. I paid $67.50 for it. I've worn it 4 times. I've had it since May of 2024. So that's going on 2 years. I've only worn this bag 4 times. Come on now. That should tell you all you need to know. My cost per wear is atrocious. It's $16.88. And I'm not going to recoup my money for it, and that's okay. I'm going to put it on my Poshmark. I've already made the decision to sell this purse because it's just sitting, like I said. So I might be able to get something back, at least 30, $40 for it or whatever. And, somebody will want it because it's burning Blackwood. But overall, and it's in, great, damn near perfect condition. But, yeah, it's just not for me and it's not getting worn. So it's out of there. So let's move on to clothes. I'm going to do all of my least worn and then all of my most worn. So the first least worn item, hold on, y'all. I got to get it prepared to show. The first least worn item is this Fashion Nova jumpsuit. And I knew when I bought it, because I only bought it for my best friend's bridal shower. We were wearing lavender. So I bought it for that particular thing. But I knew when I bought it that I wasn't going to be wearing this a whole lot of times. Because number one, don't it just look like something for a bridal shower? Like, where am I wearing this with this big ass rosebud and, all of that stuff? So I knew when I bought it that I probably was only going to wear it a couple times. I paid $42 for it. I got it May of 2025, and I've worn it 1 time. So yeah, I haven't got my cost per wear out of it, obviously. And the hard thing about shopping um fast fashion is it that they don't resell well. Like even if it's in great condition, people just want to lowball you, and that's just what it is. Like literally, I could post this on Poshmark for I paid $42 for it. So let's say I post it for $20. Somebody's gonna either try to lowball me and try to get it for $8 or $7, or it's just gonna sit there for 3 years until I just get tired of looking at it in my Poshmark closet and then end up donating it. That's pretty much what happens with fast fashion items on resale. Like that's just what happens. So I'm going to keep it for that reason and see if I can get another couple uses out of it. I might have some, I don't know, weddings or another bridal shower or something else that I can wear this to. That's what I did with my other bridal shower dress that I bought specifically for my mother-in-law's shower. I wore it, to a baby shower and to some other events. So that's what I'll do with this. I'll just, keep it as a special occasion item and try to get a couple more wears out of it before I eventually just have to donate it because I'm not going to get nobody gonna buy it. Like that's just the bottom line. Nobody's gonna buy it. And that's the hard part about shopping fast fashion. Like, yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, you spending, less than you would to go to, Lane Bryant or Ashley Stewart, but don't nobody want the shit when you're done with it. So there's that. The next item is this dress that I purchased from where did I get this dress from? Oh, from Nordstrom Rack. Hold on. Let me show y'all. I should have took all of this stuff off of hangers before I started recording. It's just this plain black crochet dress. It's a midi length. It's not maxi length. It has like an underlining little slip or whatever because it's all the way see-through, but it does have like a slip underneath. And yeah, that's the dress. It's by the brand Stitch Drop. And I think it's a size large. Yeah. Oh no, it's an extra large. I only paid $9 for this dress because it was on clearance on Nordstrom Rack. I've worn it twice, and I purchased it in September of 2024. So I've had it for a year and a half, and I've only worn it twice. And let me tell you why I've only worn it twice. Because I should have got a large. The extra large is just way too big. It's too baggy, and it just kind of like hangs, like it doesn't grasp onto your body. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's just like saggy. It don't fit right. I'm not a black person, so I don't wear a lot of black. First of all, so if I do wear black, it has to be something that I absolutely love, and it has to fit the way I want it to fit. So as soon as I tried it on, I knew I didn't want to keep it, but because it was clearance, I couldn't return it. So it's just been like, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wear it as a cover up, a beach cover up or a pool cover up, because you can detach, like right here, you can just cut out the slip or whatever. And I had the same dress in like a gold color, and that's what I did with that one. I detached the slip. I'll be wearing the slip as a nightgown, and then I just wear the outside part as a beach cover up. So that's what I'm gonna do the same with this black one, and I feel like that way I'll get somewhere out of it. Because I've already worn it twice and it was only $9. I've already hit my cost per wear, but I feel like it's something that I could use. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get rid of it. So I'm going to keep that. And the last, let's see, yeah, the last least worn clothing item is another Fashion Nova piece. Ooh, 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 ooh. And it is this dress right here. It's just a midi length, like knit, rib knit sweater dress with these little flower appliques or whatever on the sheer sleeve, and it has like a little mock neck. And you would think this is something easy and simple to just throw on and go, but I've only worn it one time. And I don't know why. I don't know why have I only worn this one time. I feel like this is something that I would go for, but I can tell you I've been in my closet and I've looked at it and I'm like, no. I've looked at it like 10 times and I'm like, no. And I find something else to wear. So I just don't like it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care for it. I think I paid, how much did I pay for this? $23.99. And I got it December of 2024. So I've had it for what, a year and some change, a year and a quarter, and I've only worn it once. And I remember wearing it to brunch while I was pregnant. And another thing is, like stuff that I wore while I was pregnant, it's like now that I'm not pregnant, I'm just like, I don't want to wear that. It just reminds me of like being pregnant. So I don't know if that's why, but I've literally looked at this dress, even just like to go to work, just go to the office. I'm like, no, I wear something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate this dress. Once again, I'm not gonna be able to sell it because don't nobody buy shit off of Poshmark from Fashion Nova. They just don't unless you selling it for like $3. And at that point, if I'm selling it for, $5, I'm only gonna make like $3 off of it, and then I have to box it up and ship it. That's time, and that's not worth it. So I'd rather just donate it. So that one is out of here. Now let's get to the good stuff, the most worn items. I have 3 pieces. And the reason I like to do this is because I can feel myself slowly pulling away from something. I can wear it and wear it and wear it, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then the next thing I know, I'm just like, I don't ever want to wear that item again. So you can run out of time. Like something, you can stop liking something, or something can just be done. Like everything is not forever. Like I know when people be like, I done had this for 20 years, and it's like, but you've only worn it, you haven't worn it in 15 years. First of all, it's just been sitting in the back of your closet, but also you haven't loved it in how long? So it's like, even if you've had it for that long, it's just been sitting. That don't make no sense. Or, oh, I used to love this when I was, 20. I used to love these shoes. It's like, okay, but now you're 40 and you don't love them no more. So why are you keeping them? That's my parents. My mom and my dad literally love to say how long they've had something. And I'm like, well, I ain't never seen you wear it. And I'm 35. So maybe it's time to go. Or is it even still good? Like, them shoes done dry rotted, honey. They've been sitting in the closet for 15 years. They're no longer they're no longer usable. Get rid of them. So anyway, let me start with this t-shirt. So I got this t-shirt, y'all, May of 2018. So that's 8 years I've had this shirt. I've worn it 26 times, or about 26 times. And I know I paid like $20 or less for it. So I have my cost per wear at 76 cents. So I've gotten my money's worth. That's for sure. And it's this shirt that says Virgo girl, because that's what I am. Knows more than she says, thinks more than she speaks, and notices more than you realize. And then it has a little girl with some Afro puffs and some hoops, because that's also who I am. Um, yeah, I think I'm ready to let her go. I haven't worn this shirt. I know for a fact I ain't worn it. I ain't worn it none this year. I probably didn't wear none last year. I probably haven't worn it in about 2-3 years. So even though I've had it for 8 years, I've only worn it for about 5. And it's just, I'm not a t-shirt person. It's kind of washed out. I'm not a graphics tee person. Like, I'm just over it. It's giving young. It's giving when I was 25. This is the type of stuff I wear, and I just don't wear this type of stuff no more. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and donate that and let another Virgo girl find it and, wear it and move on with my life. Next is this dress from Target. Let me stand up and show y'all. It's this maxi length knit dress with these like little bell sleeves, and it has a little A-line bell bottom, scoop neck. It's very thick. It's by the brand A New Day, and I got it in an extra large. I purchased this of December. I purchased it in December of 2024. I paid $28 for it, and I've worn it probably 10 times or more. I got 10 times on here, but I think I've probably worn it more than that. So my cost per wear is around $2.80. So I've definitely got my money's worth. And also, this was something that I wore a lot while I was pregnant because it was so super comfortable and stretchy that it just stretched right over my stomach. And because I had to go to the doctor so often, I always needed, to wear comfortable clothes. So I think I'm just over it. The winter's gone. I wore it once or twice this season, but yeah, I'm ready for it to be gone out of my closet. I'm not wearing it again next fall. That's the bottom line. Like, I'm not wearing it again. It's still in pretty good condition. Doesn't have like a whole bunch of lint balls or anything on it, so I can still donate it. But yeah, I loved it. It loved me back, and now it's moving on out of here. Now, last but not least, y'all, my favorite skirt, my self-proclaimed favorite skirt that I thrifted. It's this tribal skirt. It has like a little tan uh, underlay, and then it's just mesh the rest of the bottom. It's by the brand Kato, and it's in a size large. I had to estimate with this because I thrifted it. So I said I estimated I've worn it 36 times. I've estimated that I paid $10 for it, so that made my cost per wear around 27 cents. And I've had it since May of 2021. So I've already had it for about 5 years. And like I said, it was thrifted, so it was not brand new when I got it. So who knows how old it actually is. But I will tell you, I did not wear it not one time last summer. And I was not pregnant, so that was not a reason. I actually was smaller last summer than I am right now because I was breastfeeding. So that baby weight was dropping, honey. But I just didn't wear it. And I think because I've worn it so much, I'm like, it's still my favorite skirt. Don't get me wrong. This print and the comfort, like, I still love it. But I just don't see myself pulling for it again. But then also, if I get rid of it, and then when I'm like 40, I'm like, dang, I want my favorite skirt back. I'm not gonna be able to find it. So it's like, should I just archive it and keep it? Like I said, it's not worth anything. I didn't pay a lot of money for it. I've worn it hella times, so it's not really taking up that much space or anything. So I think I might just go ahead and put this in storage and keep it, and just keep it. And maybe I'll love it again. Maybe I want to wear it again. I might wear it again this summer. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna actually put it back in my closet, and then after this summer, if I don't wear it this summer, then I'll archive it. But I didn't wear it at all last summer, and I noticed that I didn't wear it. I'm like, why am I not getting my favorite skirt out? Maybe because I'm trying to wear all the other shit I got, but also I just wasn't in the mood to wear it because I've worn it so much, y'all. 35 times, 36 times, that's a lot for you to wear one item. For me, that's a lot. That's just what it is. And this is not my new favorite skirt, but because it's like, a knit, it's not something I can wear in the summer. But this is like my new favorite skirt that I got from Meshki. And I've worn this mug a lot too. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna like archive it, and maybe in 5 years I'll love it again and I'll miss it and pull it back out. But for right now, I'm just like over it. I don't want to wear it. So those are the items. Those are my 10 items. As you can see, I'm only keeping what, one, two, three. I'm only keeping three, four. I'm only keeping four out of the 10 items. So that's pretty good. I didn't expect to get rid of six of the items, but I kind of knew some of these I've been, like I said, avoiding them or haven't wearing them, just looking at them, and then walking past them. So I kind of figured I was going to be getting rid of them soon. And that's where I'm at with it. So I hope you enjoyed this little Indyx check-in, wardrobe check-in, and I'll probably be doing this again in another 3 months or so once it gets real hot and it's, moving out of the spring phase into the summer phase. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.